Hello, I'm Corey Brock, and this is my EDL 853 case study, when a student's rights are wronged. Let's first talk about what has happened. Miguel Hernandez and his family has moved to Dover. They now attend Nottingham High School, and they moved there partly because of the great academic and football presence that they have there. Miguel was considered a great QB for his school, quarterback. Miguel was unfortunately injured during a football game. He injured his spinal cord during that game. He was paralyzed from the waist down, and that injury required Miguel to use a wheelchair. The family requested a meeting with the counselor, and they requested a return to school. And they stated Miguel only needed access to the classrooms. When Miguel arrived, his schedule was changed. The previous class he was enrolled in was not wheelchair accessible, and he was enrolled in a college preparatory class, and instead they changed him to a different biology or science class that met the graduation requirements, but not his college prep. The school that Miguel wanted to go to, this was a prerequisite. What has happened? The next morning, Mrs. Hernandez requested a meeting with myself immediately. We set up a meeting in that afternoon. Mrs. Hernandez requested that Miguel immediately be reinstated to his biology class. Close to the end of the meeting, Mr. Hernandez arrives with an attorney, Howard Carey. Howard Carey states that we are denying Miguel FAPE, free and appropriate public education. When and where did this happen? This happened in Nottingham High School, which contains up to 3,200 students, and the school has been updated to ADA code in 3/4 of the building. It happened during the fall, during football season, and Miguel returned 2 weeks after his incident. Who is involved? Miguel Hernandez, who is a student, Mr. and Mrs. Hernandez, which are the parents, Mr. Brock, the principal, Dr. Harvey, the superintendent, Miss Gussman, the counselor, Howard Carey, the attorney for the family. Legal or ethical issues. Due to an injury, Miguel uses a wheelchair. Miguel needs access to all his classes, and since one of his classes is not accessible, they changed Miguel's schedule to a regular biology class and not the college prep class that Miguel wanted and needed to be in. By doing this, we are denying Miguel's opportunity for FAPE, free and appropriate public education, which is in direct violation of Section 504 of the Rehabilitation Act of 1973. So what is happening? Miguel was injured during a football game, and due to that injury, Miguel now uses a wheelchair and cannot access his college prep class. This change upset Miguel and his parents, and they requested him to be reinstated back to the college prep class immediately. So who's all involved? People, Miguel Hernandez, who's a student, Mr. and Mrs. Hernandez, the parents, Mr. Brock, the principal, Miss Gussman, the counselor, Dr. Harvey, the superintendent, Howard Carey, the family attorney. Where did this take place? Dover, the city limits of Dover, Dover Unified School District, the Nottingham High School. It has 3,200 students. It is 3/4 of it renovated up to ADA codes. A quarter of it still outdated, and it has a very supportive community. What are the programs? It has 1 high school, 2 middle school, 6 elementary schools. It has quality academic programs, a quality football program, and it has college prep classes. So this situation can be very damaging to the school district because of the possible litigation lawsuits if we cannot create a solution for Miguel. Ms. Gussman, myself, and Dr. Harvey all have an important role in the outcome of this situation. Our school changed the schedule without consulting with Miguel and his family, and because of that, they are upset. Did Ms. Gussman talk to me? What we need to know more information. Did Ms. Gussman talk to me before switching Miguel's schedule? Did she talk to anyone else to get their advice? Do we need to create a 504 plan for Miguel? Has our district attorney been contacted? The Hernandez family has consulted with an attorney. I need to talk with Ms. Gussman to understand why she did not contact the parents, contact me, etc. And I need more information to make a qualified decision. Identify options and possible consequences. Let's say I take no action. I keep Miguel in the regular biology and not the college prep class. What if I take the most comprehensive and then demand the school to be remodeled to meet the ADA codes and hire a lawyer? What if I move the college prep class to an accessible location? What about if I provide transportation to a school that offers that class? I may provide temporary accommodations for Miguel to access the college prep class, or provide an alternate setting with a Zoom. So evaluation, what would happen if I do this? What if I take no action and I keep Miguel in the regular biology and not the college prep class? The pros, we don't need to make the college prep biology class accessible. We don't need to remodel. What are the cons? Miguel does not get his prerequisite that he needs for the college he wants to attend. There's possible litigation, and it's just an overall bad look for the school. What if I demand the school be remodeled to meet the ADA codes and hire a lawyer? The pros, it provides Miguel access to the class he wants to attend. It provides future access if anyone else needs it. The cons, the cost, the time frame for the construction to finish, and maybe there's no access until it's completed. What about if I move the college prep class to an accessible location? Pro, Miguel gets to attend the class that is a prerequisite for the college choice. Con, there may be no place to go. It could be an inconvenience. And what about if there's no materials? If I provide transportation to another school that offers that class. Pro, Miguel gets to attend the class that he needs. The con, cost, the time away from Nottingham High School, and he may be able to leave. He's leaving his comfort zone, which he may not be comfortable with. What about if we provide temporary accommodations for Miguel to access the college prep class? Pro, Miguel gets to attend the class that is a prerequisite. The cons, maybe a cost associated with it, and it may not be permanent. Provide an alternate setting in Zoom with a proctor. The pro, again, he gets to attend the class that he wants and needs. The con, he's not with his peers. Does he still get the same quality instruction? For example, what if they have labs? What if he needs help? Choose the best option. I would first meet and start developing a 504 plan for Miguel to help with any accommodations that he may need. I would meet with Dr. Harvey, the Hernandez family, Howard Carey, and our lawyer to discuss our plans. If possible, I would move the college prep biology class to the other biology class that is accessible for Miguel. And if we can't provide the same high quality education that's provided in the normal classroom, I would keep it where it is located. I would then build a temporary ramp or accommodation so that Miguel can access his class. Then in the summer, have plans to build something permanent. Implement my plan. I would again meet with Miguel, Mr. Hernandez, Mrs. Hernandez, Dr. Harvey, Howard Carey, and our attorney. At this meeting, I would inform them of all our plan I just talked about. I would also meet with Mrs. Gussman and explain the procedure of communication if some changes need to be made. And if we can't make changing the location of the classroom work, we will make sure that we make any and all accommodations so Miguel can participate fully in college prep biology. And that could be Zoom, meet with the teacher one-on-one, give him a tutor, and this is all until we can make the necessary adjustments and accommodations for Miguel to access that classroom. I want to thank you. This was a great, and I thoroughly enjoyed this class, and I learned a lot. Thank you.